with the yoga morning. So let's everybody get themselves seated down, legs crossed if you can, and if you want to sit on a cushion, that's fine. So I'm just getting it all started for us. So what I want us to do is we're going to do some breathing. We did it in Wake Up to Yoga on Thursday. For a lot of us, what's going on in our lives at the moment is very stressful, and for some of us we're feeling a little bit panicky because obviously we've just been told that we've got another 3 weeks to go. For some of us we can cope with it and we have very good coping mechanisms, but all of us will be internally feeling a little bit like this inside because it feels like there's no end to it. So as I've always said, since we started lockdown, every day it's just today. Don't worry about tomorrow, just think about today. Now the breathing that I'm going to show you that we're going to do now is very, very good if you suffer from anxiety, and it's a really good one to help sort of like focus. So again, it's quite meditative, so it gives you a focus and something to do. So before we start moving anything, we're going to try and calm ourselves down, whether we want to or not, and hopefully we can all benefit from it as well. So just place your hands wherever you feel comfortable. If that's not comfortable, just place your hands by the side. Roll your shoulders back and down. So what we're going to do is you breathe out and in through your mouth. So when we were doing the box breaths, that was in through the nose, out through the mouth, and we'll do those at the end today. So what we do is we breathe in for 2, so we go and then let it go. And when you let it go, just let yourself just relax. So again, breathe in and then relax. Breathing out and allow that breath to go out really, really slowly. So keep doing that in 2 in breaths and then just let it go. And again. So keep doing that where you can. In, and then release. Let's do a couple more. Excellent. Now let's try the breath. We're going to do 4 breaths in. So we're going to come in and then let it go. So again, so this one's getting quite hard now. But each time you do it, you will notice, so you carry on doing it while I'm talking, you will notice that you can get the breath in. Again. You can have your eyes closed and then let go. And again. Excellent. So we are sitting, so we shouldn't feel too dizzy. Remember wherever you want to put your hands. So the last time, what we're going to do now is go up to 8 breaths in. So you need to keep the breaths quite short. So little breaths in. If you want to make any noises when you let go, that's fine. So try it again. And again. You keep doing that. Just try those breaths in. Let's fill the lungs, expand them, flood them, force the oxygen into the corners, all 4 corners of your lungs. And then just let it all deflate and come back down. That's it. So do it again. So because we're sitting, we're in a nice position with our lungs. We're not lying on our backs. We're not lying on our tummies. Lying on your tummies is a good one to do as well. Fantastic. Now, let's just take some nice deep breaths in and out. So just breathe in pure, fresh oxygen. blown away all the cobwebs, and exhale. Just let your heart rate come down a little bit now, because obviously when you're doing all these like fast breaths in, you know, you can feel like your heart has to work a little bit harder just to get all the oxygen in, out and round and everything. But just calm yourselves down with some nice slow breaths in and out. Perfect. There. So just roll those shoulders. How do they feel? Yeah, we feel good. So we want to open up. We're going to open up all through here today. Try and ease any anxiety or any tension that you've got through your body. So all we're going to do is we're just going to rotate, just nice and slowly, lifting the chest, lifting the chest. So with your breath now, we're just inhaling and exhaling. Doesn't matter where you are in the movement. Just start it off. So we're just working on rotation. Remember, you can put your legs out straight if they're feeling uncomfortable. Lovely. So now we're just going to come over and we're literally going to go from side to side. So you can feel those ribs. Lovely. That's it. So we need to take away the tension, any tightness through the ribs. Now I want you to think about your ribs as if they're a fan. So now we're going to come over, we're going to hold this position here. So we've got support on the floor. We're going to turn and we're going to look up towards our armpits. We're then going to sort of like C-curve the arm over a little bit. Now I want you to bend your arm a little bit, just so you can feel the tension through the fans of your ribs. Now take a nice deep breath in and out. Now if you're feeling that it's too compressed here, you need to lift up a little bit as you come over. Do it again, breathing in and out. And again. Perfect. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So get yourself over. Bend the arm a little bit, but don't compress through here. Lift up and over. Now look up under your armpits, up to the sun. Take some deep breaths in. And out. Open the fan of your ribs. Do it again. And you can already start feeling where you're tight, whether it's through the ribs and everything. So, let's go back to the rotation. Lift up. That's it. Remember, any time if your legs are feeling a little tight, if you're not used to it, we've been doing a lot of classes, because there's loads out there, aren't there, guys? Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to hold the position here. We're going to take our hand round the back. We're going to be nice and tall through the spine. We're going to push this back. Once you're here, just try and relax. Now take some breaths in. In through your nose. Out. And again. That's it. Nice and slowly. And then we're going to change. We're going to do the same on the other side. Lift up. Inhale. And exhale. So we're just slowing everything down today. We're just breathing and releasing. So we're releasing through here. Hands behind your back. So they're literally on the floor. Draw your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest up. So you can look up to the ceiling. Draw your shoulder blades together so you can feel that stretch through the chest. Take a breath in. And out. Now you're lifting the ribs up, and you'll also feel it stretching through your chest as well, is where we can be quite tight. And again. Brilliant. Okay, so take yourselves over. Now we're going on to our hands and knees. First of all, we're just going to turn our hands so our fingertips are facing towards our knees. If you can't get them there, it doesn't matter. Just lean back a little bit, just so that we've got a little bit of stretch, and come backwards and forwards. This is just so that you're more comfortable when you're in moves where you've got weight on your hands. Brilliant. So, we're going to start, give them a bit of a shake. We're going to inhale, and we're going to bring our chin towards our chest, and then exhale and come down and lift our tailbone up into the air. So tailbone in the air is almost like you're wagging your tail. Then when you tuck under, and you bring your chin to your chest. So inhale, tuck your chin into your chest, arch your back, and then exhale, lift. Perfect. So just keep doing that to start with. Make sure the weight is even, so it's even on your knees and your hands. Now what I want you to do is I want you to inhale, arch your back, and stay here now, exhale. Inhale, arch your back a bit more. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Then bring it down. Now we're in the dip. So his tailbone is wagging. Inhale. Exhale. So you're going to feel it stretching. That's it. And again. Brilliant. So did you notice that when you're up in this position here, you could feel some stretching around your back? Yeah, when you're in this, so when your lungs were full, it was expanding. With this one, you can almost feel like your stomach at the bottom was doing this, yeah? But you can also feel again through here. Let's go into child's pose. We're going to reach forwards with our fingertips, so we've all done this one before, and we're just going to make sure that we're comfortable. So what I want you to do is to take your knees out a little bit wider. So you're going to reach forwards with our fingertips. Take it as far as you can. Now we're going to breathe. We're going to inhale and exhale. So keep breathing in this position. So what you're noticing is because your knees are a little bit wider, it's allowing you that full expanse of the breath through the lungs. And you can really feel it stretching through your shoulders and down your back as well. Let's do a few more. Well done, guys. And come up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way down to the floor. Here. So, elbows are in line. Just going to relax through our butt, through the legs. We're going to bring the chest through our arms, and we're going to try and lift the chest off the floor. So if you see my arms coming up, we do this. Now we relax through the bottom, because we don't want any tension in the back. We take our breaths. In and out. Can you feel that pulling through your abs now? It's lovely. Again, lovely deep breaths in, and all the time you can feel that pull down your tummy. So we're lengthening, we're allowing the abdominal muscles, so the sliding filaments, so they can stretch and relax rather than being constantly in contraction if you're feeling really tight. And it's just going to ease everything through the stomach, through the abdomen. Brilliant. Now, very slowly, get yourselves back up onto your hands and knees. We're just going to arch the back, just tuck under, lift the tailbone back. Now we're going to go back into child's pose. Lovely. So we're going to come over onto our sides. So notice I've got an elbow here, and both my legs are straight at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend the bottom leg back. Then I'm going to take this leg here and place that foot so it's tucked in underneath the back of my knee here. So you're going to open up through the chest, yeah? So normally when we're doing stuff like Pilates, we come up and we do this movement. We're not lifting up today. You're going to place your hand on your knee. You're going to push that back. Then you're going to take the shoulder back. Then you're going to lift up like this. So your nice straight spine. So you might feel a little bit of tension here. Obviously, it's a bit of a strength pose as well because you are holding yourself up. So you're going to feel it through here. From here now, we're going to take some nice deep breaths in and out. So I can feel like a stitch here. So I know that I'm stretching it. And again. Perfect. A couple more. Yeah. And back down. So yeah, so you can feel it there. So I'm just going to go to the other end of my mat. And we're going to do the same thing again. So elbow on the floor, straight legs. Bend the bottom leg back. Take the top leg and tuck that foot behind this knee here. You're going to push the knee out. So this is opening you up. It's making you quite vulnerable. Relax your bum at the back as well, guys. Elbow in line with your shoulders. Now push that knee out. That's it. And just breathe in and out. So the more you breathe, the more you're stretching. So for me, it's really, I can feel a lovely pull through there. Different people can feel it in different places. It all depends how tight you are through your front, through your abdomen. A few more. Brilliant. And bring it down. So now we're going to go onto our backs and just bring our knees in and roll them round one way and the other. So this is a really nice, this is a lovely class for people who are absolute beginners as well for yoga. So this suits everybody. So we're going to bring our feet together. And remember, we're just focusing on relieving tension through the body with breath. Grab hold of your elbows. Take your arms above your head. Now what you need to do first of all is you just need to start, you need to relax. Try not to have, don't worry about where you are here. As long as you're, some people can get their back flat on the floor, some people are arched. It doesn't matter. At the moment, I just want you to feel that you're very open, very vulnerable, but also when you breathe nice and deeply now, you're getting a fantastic stretch through your abdomen. So inhale and exhale. This is really going to allow the diaphragm to lift and lower. And you might even feel like a little bit tight. I feel a bit tight here, and so this is helping to ease it off. And when you take away tension through the abdomen, it really helps with your digestive system and how everything is working, because your intestines work with peristalsis, so it's an involuntary movement. But if there's a lot of contraction around your abdomen, you're pulling yourself in or you're crunching yourself down, it finds it really difficult for the peristalsis. It's like this sort of movement. It's like a wiggly movement. For it to move, if there's a lot of stuff going on down there and it's very tight. So the more you're open, the more you're relaxed, the more, and it's not saying relaxed as in leaving your tummy hanging over your neck is relaxed. I'm talking about the more that your body can work, and so your muscle fibers can move together, the better it is for your digestive system. So while I was talking away then, hopefully you were feeling that you were stretching through, but also you were opening up a little bit through the hips. Now you grab hold of your legs, bring them in, and just rock them from side to side. Yeah. So we did that work for sciatica on Thursday. So some of you know that this movement also does wake up the piriformis a little bit as well, gives a bit of a stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the knees drop down one way. And it doesn't matter if they can't make it all the way. I want you to allow the one leg to fall to the floor and the other one just to relax. So we're then going to put our hands together and take our hands out to the side. We're then going to look away from the knees that are there. Then you're going to take a deep breath in and out. And again. So again, you're going to feel it stretching in a different place. Now take the hand, grab hold of it with the other one. So again, you're going to pull your arm across your body. Again, look in the direction of both the hands that arms are going. Breathe again. Inhale. Feel that down the ribs, under the shoulder blades. Now bring it up. Rock the knees from side to side. We've done one side, we'll do the other, haven't we? So all you've got to remember is just to keep breathing, not to fight it. If there's an area that gets a bit crampy, just let go and then just put yourself back into position again. So let's take the knees the other way. Now once you get it so that if you can't get both knees on the floor, or the bottom knee, just allow the bottom knee to fall down and the other one just to stay where it is. Bring your hands together, take them out to the side, look away from your knees. Now breathe. Relax your bum though, guys, relax your bum. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now that one I can feel on my chest, whereas the last one I can feel more on my ribs. So wherever you're tight, that's where you're going to feel the stretch. Now bring your hand and pull the arm across your body. Still looking in the same direction. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Well done. Bring your hands down to the side and just rock from side to side. Bring your knees into your chest. Just release through the lower back. Now I want you to straighten your legs. Bring your hands so they're down by your sides. Well done, guys. I want you to take a scan of your body and see if there's any tension anywhere in your body. And if there's any tension in your body, I want you to inhale and exhale and allow the exhale to flow down to the area of tension and to help let go of that tension. So we do this, we take a scan of the body and we scan the body from our toes to the top of our head. Finding any areas that we go, oh yeah, that feels a bit tense. Inhale, then exhale to that area and just let go. All the time you're scanning from your toes up to the top of your head. And then when you've done that, you scan from the top of your head down to your toes. So you inhale, and then when you exhale, just see if there's any tension. So keep doing that. Now what I want you to do as well is when you're exhaling, I want you to allow your body to sink down further down onto the mat. So you're inhaling, and you're exhaling, and you're sinking, and you're letting go of tension. Start feeling yourself very grounded, and feel the warmth of the ground beneath you, and allow your body just to sink down onto the mat. So now we're going to scan our body from our left side to our right side, and from our right side to our left. Can you find any areas of tension? Keep inhaling and exhaling. Work your way along your body and just check it's all relaxed and there's no tension anywhere. And you're slowly being cocooned and warmed by the ground beneath you. Inhaling, exhaling. Now we're going to use the breath to warm our body, almost like you're slowly being immersed in something nice and warm. So you start with your toes. So you inhale. As you exhale, bring warmth down to your feet. And almost just like you're slowly filling up, I want you to use your exhale to slowly warm up your body. Slowly up your legs. And then from your knees, using your exhale to flood the warmth as it slowly goes up your legs. To your bottom. You'll be touching your fingertips now, inhaling, exhaling and warming and letting your hands warm up as well as your stomach, your arms, your belly button. You can feel that line of warmth coming up your body, slowly making its way up towards your chest, all the way up to your shoulders, to your neck, and then up to your head and to the crown of your head. You now feel warm throughout your body. Now we feel warm, now we feel relaxed. Now we want to create energy in the whole of the body, starting at the center, at our heart center. And as we breathe in, we bring in energy, and as we breathe out, we flood energy from the center point, from our heart, and we allow it to just to spiral out. That's it, slowly energizing, relaxing, filling us up full of positivity. Just keep breathing in. And then as you breathe out, just flood it. Just flooding the body now with positivity, right the way down to all four corners of your body. Fantastic. Feeling warm, feeling cocooned by the mat, feeling energized. And now we have that energy, we start becoming aware of where we are in the room, anything that's around us. Let's start firing those muscles. Let's wiggle those toes. Let's get the brain getting everything moving again. Keep it going. That's it. Now we're going to slowly draw one foot in, breathing nice and slowly, still thinking of that lovely energy throughout the body. We're going to rock the knees from side to side. You can still keep wiggling your fingers. And when you're ready, just bring one knee into your chest, and then bring the other knee in. And then we're just going to roll round and massage through the lower back. Take it the other way. And then when you're ready, just roll over onto your right hand side, away from your heart. So this is really good for people with high blood pressure, and it's just better for you. Slowly bring yourself up into a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. So we're going to finish with some box breaths. So what I want you to do is to breathe in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then exhale out through your nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it again. Inhale. Hold the breath. Relax your shoulders. Lift your chest. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Hold it. exhale, release. And again, inhale. Hold and exhale. Bring your hands together, your thumbs to your heart to your thumbs. Namaste everybody. I hope you feel nice and relaxed. Well done. Love you all and stay safe.